Drum slingers in the room, hide and wait, sucker.
Cool, here we are, forming up for race 2, which we nearly missed because we were talking to somebody in the paddock, and then we noticed everyone had started going to the grid, so we made it by the skin of our teeth, and we're kind of here now on the grid. We actually get held for quite a long time. It's a wet race, doesn't look that wet on the camera, but everyone's on full wets. And the longer you're held here, the more you sort of your heart rate and your nerves just start getting up and up and up, and you just want everyone to get formed behind you, and it's the nerves are just through the roof now, waiting for that guy with the red flag to go. I'm sure he's about to go any second now, but we just have to wait for him, unfortunately. There he goes, so red light now on, and then we'll get a launch. And after my first launch in race 1, I'm looking forward to this, but the bike bogs. I think I released the clutch too quickly. Old Sigsy comes flying past us there. He's had a good start. Lots of people had a good start. There's Scott Halliday again. And but now we're up and running. The front of this bike is feeling good in this weather. So I'm feeling pretty good on my bike, to be fair. And I'm looking forward to this. And we're going to get straight in amongst people. So we've caught Sigsy up already. We're going to try and squeeze around the outside of him. That was pretty cool. Down into turn 3, is it? Up inside of Scott. Things are going quite well. We're even getting a bit of a run on the outside here. This is in the wet. The bike's either with you or it's against you. Just gone up the inside of 2 riders there. Gonna have a look around the outside of this 3rd rider. We just got confidence with this bike in the wet, so that's a really cool thing. But with confidence, obviously you have to have caution, which isn't always my forte. And as we come around, whoop! Trying to go around the outside there, leaning on the throttle, and we got a bit of a warning. Traction control saved us big time there. I've got the bike in a full dry setting basically, apart from I take traction control from 1 to 3. So we lost a load of speed down the back straight. People come back at us, but I'm still feeling confident despite that moment. And it's just a case of trying to get back at these guys now. That's Peter Baker in the blue bike. He's won the MRO championship. He's a quick rider. He's been on his bike a long time. He knows it inside out. But we're still, I don't know what's going on. It just feels good. Richie Thornton on the yellow bike there. He's rapid. Nicky Wilson in front of us. He's rapid as well. Richie's showing you his colours there. He's straight back at us. He's not going to have it. But I just seem to be carrying crazy corner speed compared to everyone else at this stage. Maybe because I did that wet session in the practice yesterday. I'm just immediately confident. We've got good R1 guy here in front of us. We've just gone up the inside of him there. This is a weak spot for us. Still gentle on throttle. Bang, he's come straight back past us. He's not having any of it. Bike's a bit moving around there, a bit unstable. But I mean, I'm just confident on the bike in this condition, and I've seemed to be putting in good corner speed. But Richie's come straight back past us. He's not let us off the hook. So we're having a good bit of fun with him out there. And when you're on the bike in these conditions, you know, your heart's in your mouth. I mean, you're kind of just being a bit ballsy around the outside here. Have I got? Yeah, I think we've got Richie there. Can't get up the inside here, but I don't know what's going on. We seem to just carry much more corner speed in these conditions, so that's cool. We've got a head there, and now. See, I've just sped the video up a little bit because I've just found a gap, and this is hard to concentrate because obviously you've got no one to really battle at that you can see. You might have someone right behind you, but my camera wasn't on the back for this race. But then you start seeing people in the horizon, and you're like, are they coming back to me? And then that gives you the motivation to like keep it going. But as I said, you know, the bike's twitching around a little bit underneath you. It feels really not confidence inspiring, and you don't know if it's just going to literally go like that and you're on your arse. Often you are on your arse before you know you've crashed. I've crashed out of the lead, high-sided in the wet a few years ago, and I didn't even realise I'd high-sided until a day later when I was looking at the damage on my bike, and I was like, that was a high side, that crash. But we're doing well, and I can see this rider. There you go. You can just see him on the speeded up camera. He's coming back to us, and it just gives you motivation to keep going. You know, we've obviously made up a bunch of places already. We started 11th, and I think we're in 6th at the moment. And as you can see, we're just putting this guy in, and you just got to not, you know, get giddy like I've done in the past. You've just got to keep it real, stick to your markers, stick to allowing the bike to flow and feel how it's going. But you're racing as well, right? So you've got to push. It's really tricky riding in the wet. And typically, for me anyway, what tends to happen is you build. So you start slow and you just get bit faster, bit faster, bit faster, and you keep getting faster and faster and faster, and then bang, you're on your ass and you've crashed, and you start the process again the next time you get out in the wet. You just build. Some guys are mega in the wet and they just get out, go quick straight away, but I'm not that. I need to build my confidence a bit. So anyway, we are probably over halfway through this race now, and I think we're in 6th. So this is 5th position. We've caught him up nicely, and I think we've caught him at a good time, and we've been able to maintain our speed. We got quite past him quite well there. I'm not sure if this guy's a back marker or if this is for position, but you know, look at that. I was going around the outside of him, then he's just pulled me down the straight. Fortunately, I've been able to get past him on the brakes. So I think we're into 5th position now, and again I think we're going to do a bit of speeding up because now I've just got empty track. So we'll zoom through this section, and again you just spot someone on the horizon, and the person we're going to see next, whether or not we catch him, I'm not sure. It's actually Bob Collins, who's this is just a back marker we're coming up on now. So we'll cruise past this guy, hopefully. Yeah, no problems. Oh no, there he is. Here we go, there he was. Next rider for position will be Bob Collins, right? And Bob Collins won the first race. He was pole sitter as well. You know, and he's a mega rider, Bob Collins, very skillful in all conditions. So to be able to pull him back in, I was very happy with that. Although couldn't quite get there. His last lap was actually quicker than our last lap, even though we did get close to him. But it was really, really promising, and still, you know, made you feel good and confident on the bike, and you know the potential's there. And you know, you're just trying your best not to crash in these sort of conditions, unfortunately. And if you can make it around without crashing, that's your number one priority. And here we are, back in real time. Is that Bob just ahead of us, just going over the curve there? So we pulled him back a lot, but he's probably finished roughly the distance ahead of us he started at. And that, I think, we got another lap. No, I think that's the end of our race. Well happy with that. 5th place from 11th. And that's going to set us up a bit better for the last race. Hopefully we can maintain that momentum and finish on a real high.